do want to talk to you a little bit about sort of the news this week from OpenAI. We finally see OpenAI has been saying for a while that they're supporting MCP, that it's going to be a part of the vision for where they're taking ChatGPT, and now it landed. We got it yesterday. It's in developer mode. Have you had a chance to play with it and see kind of how it works?
Yeah, I did. It's more or less what you would expect. What we've seen in other clients. So a few of the key, I guess, caveats, we'll call them. So right now you have to be a Plus or Pro user. And that does not include team accounts. So we have like a team account at our company here, and I couldn't find it there. So I had to go to like my personal Pro account to be able to turn this on. And so once you have it there, that's gate number one. Gate number two is you kind of have to go into advanced settings to turn on developer mode. And really that's what they said, right? Like right now they're targeting developers. But I think that's just right now is because developers are more tolerant of this. The fact that it's landing in ChatGPT, the big thing there is, this is like a huge validation for MCP in general, because ChatGPT is where non-developers go to consume AI, right?
Yeah.
And it just kind of them investing in it in this way is huge because, it just really says like they see as much momentum and value and, usefulness in it for their user base as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's sort of how I read it as well, is that, it was like, we were hoping this was about to drop. We were hoping this was about to drop, and then it actually dropped. And I'm excited that we've seen this now. I know I've been talking to a lot of enterprises that have enterprise ChatGPT and are paying for sort of internal company ChatGPT. And they had been saying, we've been hearing it's coming. We've been hearing it's coming. We'd like to see it. It's pretty important to our users. MCP is going to be a critical element for us. We want to have it in ChatGPT. Now it's there. So obviously would love to see this sort of make its way there. I think the first thing on Hacker News about this is like, oh, this is it. The security is broken. Like people have no idea how much they're going to screw up, how many, people that are non-technical are going to get lost in the weeds of MCP and use MCPs they find on the internet and end up spilling out secrets or data or information and stuff. Are you as concerned about that as other people are saying? Like, I certainly know my 87-year-old mom loves ChatGPT and uses it all the time. I would definitely not expect her to be able to differentiate a good MCP from a bad MCP.
Yeah.
Obviously she doesn't have a developer account set up and she's probably not going to be adding MCPs tomorrow yet. We're obviously heading towards some place in the future where she will have tool calling access and options. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think those are all very valid. I also think they're being appropriately cautious about it. Gating it behind the paid accounts is a good start. And that further gate that you have to enable developer mode. And then, it's not super easy for someone to get into yet. Now, once you get there, it is like, oh, yeah, you're sending that data out, so that risk is there for sure. But my initial take is they're kind of putting enough, they're going about it the right way and kind of gating it the right way to start sort of, putting it out there and evolving. And this kind of dovetails with the registry conversation, right? Like if they do expose something to your grandma, it's probably going to be in a much more curated fashion. And certainly they would have the resources to kind of curate a good catalog while also sort of like enabling developers to get something out there one way or the other.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Awesome. Well, Craig, thanks for joining us just for a quick chat on this. It's definitely an exciting week. And as always, thanks to all of our speakers. Yishuan, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a great demo. Craig, thanks for walking us through everything. Sure. We will be back next week. Darren will be back. We've got some cool demos planned for them. But otherwise, everyone have an awesome week.
Thanks. See you later.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bye.